They often say empathy is your capacity for awareness of other people's perspectives and what they're going through. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about that. Actually, I'm going to show you a little bit about that. I find it funny how people I know have lopped off friendships because of their disagreement on any subject matter, especially in the 2020s, the divisive time we're living in. And I want to share with you something I've thought about for a long time, but I want to articulate it for you. Because we all have an opinion, and that's fair, as we should. But our opinions aren't all the same, and that's natural. But what your opinion is, what your friend's opinion, what my opinion is, what people I know's opinion is, are all gonna play out. And they all play out basically on a chart of awareness. And so, your opinion might be here, and mine might be here, and other people's gonna be here. And we're all gonna have different dots of opinions on a subject matter where some of us feel, it has to be this way. Some of us feel it has to be this way, whether it's political in this case or not. Ultimately, we all have an opinion on every subject matter. And our opinion is either very strong or it's pretty open-minded. And where your opinion lies is a dot. It's a part of this trajectory. In my philosophy, when you plot it all out, all these dots form a bell curve. And why do I say that? Well, what does the bell curve represent? It represents the empathy and the awareness we have for other people's perspectives or opinions on that same subject matter. And people, maybe it's you, maybe it's me, but we have people who only can see the capacity underneath their opinion on that subject. And it doesn't really lend themselves to be likable on that topic when the rest of the opinions of this world see this area, or some of them do, right? And I think about it in a visual way like this because it helps me understand how people have these very either premeditated or strong convictions about subjects that are super important to them, but really they're not aware of or not willing to be open-minded to other people's opinion about that same subject matter. So what does the bell curve show us? Well, what it shows me is that while they're gonna have their convictions here and they're gonna have their convictions here, really the movement to see why we aren't getting along and why we have so much conflict in this world is because the empathy and the awareness that they'll have for everybody else's opinion. Doesn't mean that they have to agree with it. It just means that they have to be able to understand where they're coming from, what shoes they walk to get to that opinion. And if we could all do that, we'd have a lot more harmony in this world.